Right on time, DJI sent me the new RS4 Mini for our Japan trip and I took it to the test. Can it handle a full frame setup on a run and gun shoot, and does it perform like the big ones? Let's find out. Compared to the RS4, the RS4 Mini is substantially smaller. With a weight of 890 grams and a payload of 2 kilograms, it's super powerful while being super light and compact. Makes it perfect for easy storage and carrying around. The V2 auto locks are super cool. Once you turn off the gimbal, it locks each axis automatically, securing your setup, no swinging around. The new Teflon interlay with 3rd gen vertical shooting makes it super easy to switch between horizontal and vertical shooting for social media. My Japan setup was the Type of cine lenses in combination with the Sony a7S III. The setup is fairly light for a full frame cine lens setup, and it was super much fun running around in Japan, not getting tired by the weight while not having to restrict on image quality. This setup was super easy to handle for the RS4 Mini, but I know what you want to see. Can it handle the big boys? Let's put it to the test and equip the a7S III with a 24-70 G Master. I was super surprised on the RS4 Mini that first it could take the 24-70 pretty easily, and when I balanced the gimbal set to the mid focal range, I even could zoom from 24-70mm without having to rebalance the gimbal. Pretty impressive. Now what really surprised me is that you could even activate the 360-degree tilt mode and rotate the whole setup. Of course, this heavy setup with such a tiny gimbal is not ideal. It works, but it's quite sensitive to shakes and movements. But I would say for such a small gimbal, super impressive. Test passed. I love the built-in screen, making it possible to set everything up inside the gimbal, not needing an app. After balancing the gimbal, you can start calibration and then you're good to go. There are the 3 common modes. PF for pan follow, which allows you to pan on the horizontal axis, good for orbits or stable movement shots. Then there is the PTF mode, the pan and tilt follow, so you can also apply camera movement upwards or downwards for a more immersive feel. Really cool for some zoom ins or zoom outs to your subject. And finally, there's the FPV mode, the pan, tilt and roll follow mode, unlocking all axes for full movement flexibility. In the FPV mode, you can also switch to the 360-degree rotation mode. The camera tilts up, and then with the joystick you can tilt your camera all the way around. You can set up the tilting speeds from slow, medium to high, and also choose between smooth and responsive. My favorite was the medium one with responsive setting. The new tracking tool is a super cool upgrade to the RS4 Mini. You just click it on magnetically and you're good to go. This is especially interesting for beginners. You can compose a frame with ease, having one component less to think about. With the hand raise of your subject, you start the tracking and it takes out the component you have to focus on. So this works basically as your camera assistant. You can do some talking scenes with some movement in your shots. Works super cool and reliable. For me, it worked best on the fast setting. I also prefer keeping the current framing setting and not centering myself, since the gimbal tends to center the face in the middle of the frame, and that's a little low for me. So guys, is this the perfect travel gimbal? I gotta say I'm really impressed by the whole package. I really love the build quality, feels super high end. The Gen 2 locks make it super easy to transport the gimbal and store it. The power this little thing has is pretty wild. Of course, the size and weight comes with little limitations. With less total weight, the gimbal is more sensitive to shakes and unstable moves. So you need to take a little bit more care when filming. Then it's more forgiving brother, the RS4. For travels where size and weight matters, the RS4 Mini is the ideal travel companion. Having this performance in such a small package is just a no-brainer. Want to see the Ronin RS4 Mini shots in full glance? Get ready for the Japan content, which is just waiting to be released. And you might want to look out for MABO Ultra, my all-in-one magnetic filter solution, coming very soon on Kickstarter. That's it for this review. See you in the next one. Peace.